Alright, it's time to talk about one of the most dreaded things that the Sonic franchise deals with quite consistently. I'm talking about reviews left by critics on Sonic games, and why the critics' opinions on Sonic Frontiers will be very important to the game's success. We'll be getting into all of that, but first and foremost, if you're new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with post notifications on so you get notified of my future Sonic content. Alright, so with that said, we all know that the Sonic franchise has had its fair share of controversy. I mean, if you're a regular Sonic fan, you probably already know that this game series has had quite a few poorly reviewed games. Like, we've been through this countless times, it's nothing new. However, now, it's been 5 years since the previous mainline Sonic game, which means that Sonic Frontiers' eventual release is coming up very soon. Which means that soon enough, we're going to learn whether or not Sonic Frontiers is a good game or a bad game. And when that day comes, we're going to get a hefty review score for the game, which is going to affect the future of Sonic in many ways. Now look, if we enjoy Sonic Frontiers ourselves, then that's cool. Just because some game critics call the game bad, doesn't mean that we have to stop enjoying the game. At the end of the day, if you like the game yourself, you like the game. I mean, personally speaking, as a Sonic fan myself, I've liked many Sonic games that have been bashed by game critics in the general public. I love games like Sonic Unleashed and the Sonic Adventure games, and most recently, Sonic Origins, which some like to believe that I was paid to enjoy that game collection, but unfortunately, that was not true. I do wish I was paid, though. Just saying, I don't put this many hours into a game that I don't like. It's as simple as that. But the hard fact of reality is no matter how much we, as Sonic fans, may enjoy this game, the general public's opinion will always be very important, because the general public, believe it or not, is pretty massive. But the reason why these players are so important is because we've unfortunately seen in the past that Sega likes to try and please the general public as much as possible. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. I mean, as a business, you want to pursue the stuff that brings you the most positive attention and money, right? Except the downside to this is that it results in them dropping many great and ambitious ideas. Now, here's the thing about Sonic Frontiers. This is the most ambitious Sonic game we've seen in a very long time. I'd say since Sonic Unleashed even. Sega is really biting the bullet and making a fully fledged open world Sonic game. Open zone. And for me, an open zone Sonic game has always been my dream Sonic game. That's why games like Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Adventure are my favorites. They paid so much attention to world building and giving you freedom to explore. It's just always been something very appealing to me because Sonic games have amazing settings and worlds that we never have time to explore because we're going at blitzing speeds through the levels. From the looks of Sonic Frontiers, they are actually going through with it and making a world for Sonic to explore. So if this game gets negatively panned in reviews, the unfortunate fact about that is Sega's most likely going to drop the formula entirely, which I think will be one of the biggest hard-hitting failures for Sonic to many Sonic fans. So that's kind of why I think it's very important for us to voice our criticisms of the game when we see something we don't like. Likely, this is going to be our only chance in a very long time to get a good open-world Sonic game if this game doesn't do well critically. It's important that this game is good on release. Thankfully, we do have the positive opinion of the general public on our side right now. From the looks of it, people outside of the Sonic community are really excited for Sonic Frontiers and are looking forward to the game being enjoyable. Especially the Nintendo community. I've been seeing them put Sonic Frontiers as their big third-party game coming later this year alongside Persona. So we're not going to have any negative biases when going into Sonic Frontiers. Which means that, I think at least, if the game's good, the game will receive positive reviews. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen, because if we do receive positive reviews, not only does that encourage Sega to make more open-world Sonic games, but it also strengthens our community. I may seem pretty negative so far about Sonic Frontiers, but that doesn't mean I want to see the game fail, because believe it or not, I gain nothing from this game being bad. What happens when a bad Sonic game releases is that it's popular for about 1 month, and then it dies very fast. It just drops off into oblivion. People start leaving the community, and it just becomes another drought which benefits nobody. Not the content creators, not the fans, and not anyone who actually wants to have a honest discussion about Sonic. I mean, go ahead. If you like Sonic Forces, try having a discussion about it. It's gonna be almost impossible because you're gonna get clowned on. When bad Sonic games release, we as a community start having more discourse, and we get divided, and we argue until the next game releases, and that's never good. That's why we need a good Sonic game, and that's why I want a good Sonic game. If this game is reviewed well, it's going to live on for longer than a month, and it will continue to sell a lot of copies, and in the process, bring new people into the fan base. That's why it's very important for Sonic Frontiers to succeed critically. If we want more open world Sonic games and a healthy community, the general public needs to be satisfied. There is one issue that could spoil the game's reputation even if it is good, and it's if it releases too buggy. What I mean by that is, look, we can beat around the bush all we want. This game has a chance to likely have bugs and glitches at launch. It's an open world game. A lot of open world games release with more bugs and glitches than other types of video games. That's mainly because it's very hard to fix every bug before releasing a game, because open world games are massive with tons of details that might go overlooked. Now, I personally do not have an issue with this. I'm a massive Bethesda fanboy, and they make open world games that are very buggy. If you couldn't tell, I have a high tolerance for bugs, alright? I can deal with that stuff. Now, when Sonic Frontiers releases, I will be fine with finding a couple of bugs, just as long as it's not game-breaking. But can I say the same for everyone else? That's where it's tricky. Especially since Sonic is closely tied to Nintendo, which is known for the utmost polish in their games. He's usually grouped in as a game that belongs with Nintendo hardware and whatnot, so that's why some people are used to that extra layer of polish added to the game. I hope that Sega can polish up this game to its best capabilities. The main thing I think they need to focus on is accessibility. The biggest issue with Sonic Origins was that the PC ports had de novo, which was bringing down the frame rate, and also because some people couldn't even load up the collection. So first and foremost, they need to make sure that the game actually runs on PC for everyone. Then after that, I hope they focus on fixing little bugs with the game. I know that Iizuka has said that they are crunching to finish this game before release, but hopefully they can find time to polish it up to a game that is hard to break, so that we don't have another Sonic Origins or Sonic Colors Ultimate situation go down. That would be tragic, and I'm just tired of getting Sonic games that most people are not satisfied with. I want one Sonic game from the games aspect of the Sonic franchise to be good for everyone. I want one massive W for Sonic, because as of right now, it looks like the movies are carrying Sonic, and that is not a good thing. The movies are great, and I hope they continue to be great, but the last thing we want is the games to stop coming out because they want to focus on the movies due to them making more money. Don't get me wrong, I am a massive fan of the Sonic movies. I didn't expect myself to like the second Sonic movie as much as I did, but I really enjoyed it. Except, I am a Sonic fan first and foremost for the games. That is why I'm here, that is why I'm making videos. If the games aren't here, then I'm not here. And that's simply put. So anyways, guys, I'm going to continue hoping that Sonic Frontiers is a stable and well-made game on release. But with that said, if you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications on so you get notified of my future Sonic content. Anyways, I have some interesting content coming out soon for you guys. I love you guys. Adios. My channel members are Orion Pax, Nix, Ethan K78, John Yun Rings, Epic Gaming with George, Sonic Man 715, Storm, Archer XYZ, Sonic Up, Thomas Winride, Chip Chip Chop, Escape, Sonic Pip, The Squeaker Nerd, Super Shags, Boom Sonic Extreme, and Super Saiyan Sonic. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to click one of the end card videos right here. Anyways, I love you guys. Peace out.